It's episode 61 of Non-League and Beyond with Weymouth FC, and I desperately need a win. And I do. We've not won in 3 games since the Leeds and Liverpool game where we lost. I lost against Newcastle 5-2. They were really, really good. 4-0 up, and I had to go attacking just to try and get into the game and lost 5-2. A point here against Tottenham. We were 1-0 up after a few seconds. Fuentes, though, gets sent off, and then they scored on the 59th minute. We held on. We are playing a different tactic now, the Weymouth 7. Play Blackburn, a 2-2 draw here. We left it late. Pledgy on the 92nd minute. Today is all about the Carabao Cup, though, quarter-final. But I desperately do need to win the league. West Ham's next, and I do need to beat them. 20 points is okay, but we need more points on the board. I was looking top 10 finish. This seems to be another struggle to stay in the league again, but I don't want that. Top 10 finish. So I've changed up the tactic a little bit. What have I done? I've made it into a sort of 4-4-2. I've brung them back to be defensive wingers. Going to try and hit people on the counter-attack a bit more. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We're still balanced. And like I say, this is really about a 7.5 because in the other 2 games are 2 draws. I did do a few other tweaks and I've changed a few things again. So it really could be called Weymouth 8, but you wouldn't have seen Weymouth 7. So it's a 7.5 basically. Right, this is the team we're going to put out then against Leicester. Quarter-final. So close to the semi-final. We can do it. We can go all the way. Teams left in there are winnable teams to win against. So what team? Wait, let's go back to the team. We're going to go Griffiths, Senkor, Roberts, Muller, Stevens, DiMaggio, Dominguez, Fofana, Saduku's going to play playing right wing, Pelleggi and Anala up front. There's a few suspensions. Fuentes, Brunst, Mendes as well. Yeah, and also, yeah, Fuentes got sent off recently. We had a red card, and then we got one recently. Brunst, Mendes, Stewart, Vujanovic has come back from long-term injury. Pasky needs a rest. Tommy Doyle, Petition, both could do a rest as well. So we're going to go with Stevens on the right-hand side with Sudoku. See how well they do. It's a bit of a makeshift team and a bit of a tactic that I've not tried out yet. So we're going to try it out together to see if this is the way forward or if we go. We're the underdogs. Oh, God, that was a great team talk, Tony. Oh, yeah, we will see if this will make a difference. Really needs something to happen. We don't seem to be ticking. Sometimes I think we're good. Like, we beat Liverpool. And sometimes the Newcastle game, we were like 4-0 down and we were getting absolutely hammered. And it was a struggle. It was a real big struggle. I was losing to will to live. And this, I hope, doesn't go the same way. Because the Newcastle game, like I say, we weren't even in it. Trying to be more defensive. Maybe I'm going to invite too much pressure on now. Maybe that will be the fiasco that's I'll be bringing to myself. But hopefully not. Hopefully we will have a chance and we can still be quite good going attacking. Even if we are made up to be, please don't score. We want to at least create a chance. Don't give Leicester an easy ride. And no one gets sent off as well. That's one of the... No, penalty. It's not been great. Like I say, it's not been great. Maybe I should think about the formation. Maybe the 4-4-2. Maybe we go one up front. Or even the most popular tactics. So at this moment in time, the 3 up front. They seem to be the tactics to play. Really OP tactics. With a good corner routine. Goes a long way. Pressure cooker. Amazing. But we're still in it. 2 goals, heavy touch. 3, and then I think I'm going to call it a day and maybe sit in a corner and cry for a little bit. But 2, we are still in it. Fofana, Senkor. Just need players to turn up. Just need players to play well, turn up, and just to give us some sort of hope. Please. I'm still trying to tweak this tactic. Maybe I should do an offline just to tweak it a little bit more. Oh my God's sake. It was offside anyway. That thought before half time 2-1, that would be a great time to score and to get back into this game. What was that? A big second half. We're going to have to go positive because I need a goal. I need at least a goal. And I don't want anyone getting sent off again. Tell you what, I'm still making tactics changes on this. I'm going to put this as a pressing tactic. One advance, one pressing. See if that has a little effect. I say going 3-0 down, and I think it's going to be game over. Clearance. Sudoku playing right wing. Never played there before. Pelleggi back to him. Good. That's a good little play down the right hand side. Cut it back. Dominguez picks it up. Nyla with a chance. At least we've had a good early chance in the second half. We're going to need a fair few of them. A few more chances, please. They're going about. Just give them to us because we need them. Not looked at who's playing well, who's not playing well. It's hard to tell. We just don't seem to be having the chances. And they just let him go. He was just free. They just said, like, go, mate. Just carry on going. Don't worry about us. Don't worry about us. This is what happens when you're trying to make changes. Trying to make changes and you have no idea how. Maybe we go back to the Weymouth 6. Try something different. Try to get something going. It doesn't help that we've got a lot of players missing. Rakavina. Like I say, we've got a lot of players missing out. We're never gonna. We've got to go attacking. Let's pause it there. Let's put Sudoku up front. Pressing forward. Advance forward attack. Like I said, what was the... Everyone loves playing free up front. Bafana. Let's have him as a deep line playmaker. Ping the balls as him on defend. Defensive wing on support. We're going to need to bring someone that can play there. You can just about. Is he a little bit better? Not particularly. So let's just do that. And then let's see what happens. What will happen. Good tackle. Stevens. Pelleggi. 10 minutes to go will be one hell of a comeback. Cross comes over. Doyle. This is the sort... I was going to say, that was unlucky. Good effort. This is the sort of thing when you get like a goal... And then maybe a second goal, and then they're just like that, and that's it. We gave you 2 goals, but they're not even going to give us 1 goal. Can you just give us a chance? Just some belief that we could get back into it. Pelleggi. This is 3-0 hammering. At least we've had a few more chances. It was tough. Very, very tough. Really, really tough. Right, let's get into the West Ham game. The game we need to win. The tactic has changed again. The Weymouth 7 has changed. I've got rid of the defensive wingers. I've gone more Weymouth 6 with a few little tweaks. Better wingers and our support. Instead of having a ball in the midfielder, we've got a defensive midfielder on support. We will see how it goes. Like I say, I'm really, really struggling. Actually, better tell the team. Really struggling. Find our best team, best formation. We seem to be, can't pick up the wins. Griffiths, Senkor, Pasky, Brunst, Petitjean, Doyle, Lang, Ravkavina on the left, Dominguez, Sudoku and Pelleggi up front. Really, really struggling at this moment in time, finding something that ticks. We're going back to more of a formation that we're more used to. Try to fit the defensive midfielders in. When I do tactic tests, they work so well, but for me, just can't seem to make it work. And the players don't really want to play there, and I don't want to force them to play there. I'd give it a go. I tried it with 3 games, but it didn't make a difference. Maybe I shouldn't have done, especially when you come against Leicester in the quarterfinal of the Carabao Cup. We should have stuck to what we knew, but we were struggling. We weren't playing very well, so I thought I'd change things up, and we're still struggling. But a World Cup winner did to score against us, so can't be too disheartened. After 8 minutes, we're 1-0 down. And like I said, it's a real big struggle lately. Finding, I'll be glad to play some games, a good run of games off camera where I can really really tweak this, because at this moment in time, we're just not clicking. Whatever the reason, dynamics are really good. There's nothing to complain about with dynamics wise. Maybe the team's not good enough, but I think the team's good enough to do better than what we have been doing lately. Maybe I thought it was going to be an own goal. Close, but no cigar. Yeah, just this sort of thing. 0 shots, none on target. Try to change up with defensive wing. I think I'm maybe rethink everything. Depending how we go today, I'm gonna play a few games. Obviously, he's gonna play a few games off camera and rethink everything. Maybe changing everything. I've been balanced for a while now. Maybe we should go change the positive, change up the formation rather than playing 2 up front. Maybe play 1 up front. Nowhere near good enough. Maybe, but this is the thing with tactics. You gotta let them settle. So all this swapping and changing all the time doesn't help the team get used to the new formation. That is a problem, and I should let them get used to it. But I think when you keep on losing, you keep on fiddling with the tactic. You just can't leave it alone. Well, I can't anyway. When it's not ticking, do I want to play Anala out there as an inverted winger? He can play out there, but he's not right-footed. Pelleggi, he is. I'm sorry, Pelleggi. He's just going to have to go as an inverted winger. And he likes it. He's quite good at that position. So that shouldn't be a problem. Let's throw some encouragement. We've not been in this game. If we get anything out of it, we don't deserve it. But I'm hopeful now that we can try somehow to pick up a point. We just don't seem to be doing absolutely anything. So let's go positive. Let's demand. Let's look at the formation and think, even still, this is still not working, Tony. 4 shots, 0 on target. 4 shots, 0 on target. What do you do? I know a lot of these tactics play 3 up front. Do we do that? I just don't want to. Just don't want to copy the better tactics out there. I know they play. I think they play advanced forward, the pressing with 2 pressing forwards. Do we try and go back to defensive wingers? Support. Lang is a defensive winger on support. There was a bit of cheating though. I think that is the best tactic out there. It looks like this. We can't copy. We can't copy the best tactic out there. So let's make our own thing up. Maybe Sudoku. I've always wondered Sudoku. I feel he's a really good shadow striker. Don't do pressing forwards. Advance. Let's do that. And can Dominguez play there first of all? Let's do a bit of wide. Yeah, let's do that. Rather than be a bit of a copycat. Let's do that. That seems a little bit less like we're trying to copy another tactic. Another than we come to Rhino Dias. If I can think of anything. We score now and cancel all them changes. Nala, cut it back. I feel we need a little bit of luck as well. I feel we're not getting no luck at all. Good block. We really need to make some subs as well. Changes are going through. There's 10 minutes to go. Let's see in that 10 minutes, see if we can have any more shots on goal. Am I looking at anything? Not really. Muller could come on. Paski's a bit nervous. I think I need some more wide players. I think I mentioned it before. I need some more wide players, more attacking wide players. And Rakavina is mostly the biggest disappointment I've ever known. I thought he was going to be really, really good. He was on my one nickel list. And this has gone, like, we've had 1 shot in 10 minutes. I'm struggling. If we get the ball here, though, we would have come away with a draw right at the end. I think this is just going to play itself out, though. Dominguez on the ball. Ball over the top. Pelleggi could get to it. I think he's offside. That's so stupid of him. He looked offside. If he's offside, he's such an idiot. He just had to stay onside. Somehow, we've got a point. Somehow we've got a point. We don't deserve it because we've been absolutely terrible. He was clearly onside. Level. 20 shots, 7, 6 and 1. Struggling. Absolutely, really struggling with tactics at this moment in time. Which is a surprise considering I test so many. You think I know a little bit about them. We're still doing right in the league. Like I said, it's just recent form. And then just fiddling. I shouldn't fiddle so much. Right. Let's see when we're going to come back. Let's see what I can do to settle the ship. See what tactic I'll be playing next. Next time you're back, I'll be on the Weymouth 8. Weymouth 9. Right. So, yeah, them 2 losses there. Big loss against Newcastle. Changed up the tactic to the Weymouth 7. When we were playing defensive wingers. Didn't do very well against Leicester. Point now against West Ham. Changed it up again. The Weymouth 7 took away the defensive wingers. Do we do what we played? Maybe do something like that. Maybe really mix it up a little bit. I had wide midfield playmakers on. Yeah, well, listen, I'm going to mess around with this tactic now because I really need to get something better than what we're doing. And I'm going to play a fair few games off camera to try and settle it, to know what's what. We will come back. I ain't doing Liverpool again. I can't do it. Maybe we're going to come back in March. I'm going to play all these games off camera because this season has been, as we're doing so well in the Carabao Cup, I was just like coming back for it thinking, yes, we're going to do this. We're going to go all the way because there weren't very many good teams left in there. I think we could do it. So we've already played a fair few episodes this season already. So I'm going to play a few games off camera. We're going to play against Middlesbrough and Leicester. And then it'll be the end of the season. Whoa, we're nearly done already. Let's hopefully might go on an FA Cup run. Thank you so much for watching. Come back and hopefully we'll pick up some wins. I desperately need the win now. So in the next episode we'll be called I desperately need a win.